Hello class, this is Crystal Campbell here, and I'm here to give you my week 10, module 10 reflection. So the first question was, what type of experiences have I had with interactive technologies? And growing up in school, I didn't have too much interaction with technology. I would say really the biggest thing that we had was, of course, a projector. However, even with the projector, it's not as fancy as what we have now with technology increasing. I would still have to, of course, connect my computer to into the cord, and then I personally would have to still click on the mouse or a key to move to each slide. So even now, with me working as a para at a high school, we just recently got a new building this year, and so some of the technology features that we have in the classrooms are actually pretty cool. We all have projectors that are mounted up to the ceiling, and then we have this little keypads on the wall that kind of control the projector from any other device that we may use in the classroom. We have speakers overhead that kind of give the room like a surround sound, because honestly that's just how it really feels, like you're in a movie theater sometimes. And even there's remote controls that control things, and we even have little microphones that the teachers wear around their neck that the students can hear them better, that go through the speakers that are throughout each classroom. So the next question is, what rendition of the whiteboard did I like the most? And from the websites that I looked through, I like the dual whiteboard from the Turning Technology website, only because it gives students, or even multiple students, the option to come up to the whiteboard and work. There are different tools that you can use in the whiteboard, and it kind of just helps, I think, the students learn a lot more better when there are a lot more ways for them to visualize what it is that they're doing. For the remote, I looked at a website and I saw that a remote that was called the MimiVoit, I believe it's called, the MimiVoit clicker. And it comes with the app as well, but the students were able to engage in participating in class, and the remote had like A, B, C, D, E. It had the alphabet on it, basically, just not maybe like 5 letters or so that when they were participating in class and answering questions, they would click a letter to the answer that they best thought fit for that question. And so the teacher could then take from what the kids were answering and kind of give them feedback, and also gives the teacher feedback to see, what it is the student needs to be working on harder, or how they can help that student improve in the classroom. So if I had to choose a device for my classroom, I think it would be the interactive whiteboard, just because I like the fact that there's just a lot more that you can do with the whiteboard. There's more tools and features that come with it. So that's just my personal preference. However, I would still kind of maybe even incorporate a clicker in there too. So from the apps that we looked at, I honestly like the Kahoot app. I've seen a class play it before while studying for a history test. And so, no, they don't have clickers in the classroom currently right now. However, the students will just kind of shout out their answers, or not even shout out their answers. Everyone would use their computers, and from there they would log on to the website and then find the class that they're in, and then from there they can answer the questions that way. But it's just really nice to see how much more engaging the class is while they're going through this app. So it's really interesting, and I like the way that we can incorporate apps and games such as that, just to help students have more better understanding of what it is that they're learning. So what did I learn from reading the article? I pretty much just learned that incorporating technology in general into the classroom is going to have a better outcome for students learning. Reading over that the clicker in the classroom has been a great thing, and seeing some of the percentages and the results that they have got from their studies has actually been awesome. I don't know if I personally would have the same results as that, just because, one, I'm not a teacher yet, and two, it would probably take some time for students to get used to it, and then for me to get used to teaching with the clicker, just to see how things would honestly go. But I think that it would probably have a positive outcome if it's something that I felt like I would incorporate into the classroom. So yeah, thank you.